What's up, guys? Peter from Panda here. Hey, just bought myself another SKMEI watch. Thought I'd show this to you. Stick around if you're interested in it because I've got some awesome news about this particular watch. Comes in the standard like tin case that you've seen, and I kind of dig that. I think SKMEI does a good job at producing a cheap watch with reasonable packaging. And here it comes. This is my first look at it, and rubber band here, but it's kind of textured like a fake leather almost. But I kind of like how kind of tough and basic it is. It's just all one, sheen, and there's no, cuts or accordion style ripples in it. Metal buckle there, and then on the front is you've got this kind of big, classic, almost diesel-like fashion watch kind of look. Let me get the light a little closer here and see if we can get us some more detail to pop off the watch. So there it is. I mean, it's kind of this big, rectangular contraption. You can see there it's a little curved, so it should fit your wrist pretty well. 3 pushers on this side, light, chrono, mode, and then the crown on this side, which looks like it just controls the center quartz movement. So there you go. You've got this kind of big main dial, polished silver, chrome-like, painted-like bezels around it, red lettering, very sporty, matte plastic finish here. Kind of gives everything a fairly nice look. I mean, like I said, this isn't an expensive watch, and when I mean not expensive, under 30 bones, and it's got some heft to it, but it's not overly heavy, obviously, with that plastic construction. But it kind of looks like a I don't know, like a Star Trek prop, right? Kind of communicator timepiece, or like those Spider-Man net throwing contraptions that you can buy for your wrist. So here it is. I like it. Silver dial here. It's got a little bit of a two-tone effect. There's kind of two different. There's an inner and outer dial, polished, kind of triangular hands here, SKMEI, and then water resistant to 50 meters. It says, hour markers, a really deep bezel with minute markings on that inner wheel there. Every 5 minutes is marked in red. Nothing moves. Let's take a look at these. Call them sub-dials, but they're more like side dials because everything's on the side here. So you've got 6, 32, 55, and that looks to me like a second time zone, right? So if we hit this button, it says light, and it's kind of going to, it's like saying 6:5, so I'm not sure what that's about here. We go to chrono, 11:08 a.m. Seems like that's an alarm. If we hit this one, 18:41, that seems like military time. And then it looks like we're setting second time zone. So, getting some clicking. And if there's a chrono function, it's just, oh, there we go. Looks like so if I hit one of these, theoretically we should start the chrono. There it goes. Start and stop up with the light button. And if I hit this one, I'm assuming it's a reset. Nope. It's weird. I guess I have moved us through to a different mode. So it seems like this is where I want to be. I can restart and stop there, and then maybe the chrono resets. There we go. So start and stop is the light button. Reset the chrono down here. If I scroll through to the next mode, again, I don't know helpful. I read them. I didn't find them overly helpful, but the mode is really where you control things. There's a little bit of like curvature to each of these dials or these windows. It's not really deep like a sphere, but there's just a little bit of curvature, maybe gives a little bit of magnification, but it kind of makes the light dance off them and makes it a little hard to see. But apparently the light button is more of like a tap, and if you hold it like this, it's supposed to give you the date, apparently. So if I hold the light button down for 3 seconds, the screen displays the date. That's what it says. I don't know if I tap it, if everything shows up as illuminated, but it says light, so you'd think there'd be a light in there. So that's where it is. And then the mode scrolls through stopwatch, alarm, and time setting. So, there it is. The SKMEI watch. I'm going to tell you that my video isn't going to be all that helpful in terms of how it works, but there is a user manual, which is just 1 page here, unfortunately. And like I said, only modestly helpful. I think for someone who has this, it's not really about the function, it's more about the design and the style. So check it out. I'm going to give this watch away to one of you lucky viewers on February 25th, 2017. So like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below. Any comment will do. Just put the country that you live in the comment, because this giveaway is only available to residents of the United States and Canada at this point, because that's where I can afford to ship it to. And then on the 25th of February, I will pick one random commenter to receive this watch, and I will confirm that you live in an eligible country when I read your comments. So we'll get this on the wrist of one of you out there in Panda Nation. Peter von Panda, out.